My grandfather always told me to embrace the changes that life brings. But it wasn't until last spring, on my 10th birthday, that I truly understood how very difficult change could be.
Whoa, Bess.
There you are, Felicity.
Good morning, Nan.
Mother's been looking for you.
'Tis a beautiful morning for a ride. Don't you think?
Gentlemen do not sit astride a horse.
Oh, Nan. Says who?
Gentlewomen do not sit astride a horse.
Yes, ma'am.
Felicity, help me with the apple butter, please. Today is your 10th birthday, and you're growing into quite an independent young lady. It's time for you to take on more responsibility.
Cooking is so much work. And afterwards, it's all gone.
It is true. There's nothing left that anyone can see, but it gives me great pleasure knowing that I provided for my family. I want you to be a notable housewife when you grow up, one who gains pleasure by doing things for others.
Hello, everyone.
Grandmother! You arrived!
Oh, my precious children. How have you been?
Quite well, Grandfather, but Felicity was riding astride a horse.
Oh, well, it is her birthday. I suppose we can't forgive her that, can't we, Nan?
Lizzie, hurry quickly to the store. If I'm to bake your favorite cake, we'll need more sugar.
But Grandfather just arrived.
Grandfather needs to rest before dinner, and you need to run to the store, young lady.
Straight away, Mother.
Father. Good day, Felicity.
Oh, steady, steady. Yes.
Good afternoon, Marcus.
Afternoon, Miss Felicity.
Good afternoon, Ben. Is Father here?
Good afternoon, Miss Felicity. Your father's in the counting room. Could I be of service?
A cone of sugar, please.
They're all rather provincial, I find. That's the most beautiful shade of green.
It would make a splendid ball gown.
Ball gown? What use would a ball gown be in this place? Probably don't even know how to dance.
We have grand dances here. Felicity Merriman.
Merriman, the shopkeeper's daughter.
Yes.
I beg your pardon, Miss Merriman. But I doubt you have the kind of dances we're accustomed to.
Lady Templeton's Christmas Eve ball is the grandest in all the colonies.
I'm sure it is. Come, Bitsy.
In a moment, Annabelle. I'm Elizabeth Cole. Pleased to meet you. You must forgive my sister. She woke up in a disagreeable mood several years ago.
Shall we go, my dear?
Father, this is Felicity Merriman.
I'm pleased to see our Elizabeth has made a new friend. You see, we've just arrived from England.
I'm ready, Father.
Miss Merriman. Elizabeth?
It was a pleasure to meet you, Felicity. And you, Elizabeth.
Oh, is this Mistress Merriman?
Father.
To what do I owe this pleasant surprise?
Father. Mother's baking a ginger cake for my birthday.
Oh, Ben, you know that our Felicity's 10 years old today.
Congratulations, Miss Felicity.
May I stay and help Ben and Marcus?
Oh, there's really no need.
But it's no trouble.
Felicity, you really must learn to listen. The answer was no. Lady Templeton. Oh, what a pleasure.
Mr. Merriman. And Felicity. Oh, I hardly recognize you.
Today is Felicity's birthday.
Well, that explains it. Well, I must say, you are growing into a fine young lady.
Thank you, ma'am.
Are you practicing your dancing?
Felicity is really not much for dancing. She'd much rather spend time at the stables.
Oh, speaking of which, can you have your man bring round a sack of oats to my house?
Well, certainly. My apprentice will be delivering a bit and bridle to Jiggy and I at the tannery. I'll have him stop by your home directly afterwards, madam.
Jiggy and I doesn't deserve a horse, much less a bridle. I do believe he beat his last horse to death. He's a cold-hearted scoundrel, if you ask me. But let's not waste our time on that.
Ben!
you can keep up.
I would dearly love to be able to wear breeches.
Beg your pardon?
Breeches, like yours. Gowns and petticoats are so bothersome. Small steps are supposed to be ladylike, but they don't get you anywhere. What are you laughing at? You should try to wear a petticoat one day. You'd see.
You are a strange child, Felicity Merriman.
I'm not so much younger than you, Benjamin Davidson. I'm no child.
Men in petticoats.
Sometimes it's very tiresome to be a girl. There are so many things you mustn't do. You mustn't walk too quickly. You mustn't talk too loudly. You mustn't be impatient. You're so lucky to be a boy. You can do whatever you like.
Can't do whatever I like. I'm an apprentice. I have no freedom.
How silly. Of course you have freedom.
Not to join the militia. Till my contract is up with your father, I must work in his store.
I'd gladly trade places to work in Father's store any day.
Good day to you, miss. Here.
Smells enough to make your hair curl.
Hold still. Hiya. Hide what you're still wearing.
She's a splendid horse.
Aye. Thoroughbred, I'd say.
Look at her color, like a bright new copper penny. That's what I would name her if she were mine. Penny.
The fire monster, you.
She's a wild one.
No, not wild. She's independent.
Tire! I'll beat the fire out of you! You beast, I'll beat
What
the
are you doing to
fire
her?
out of you!
Stop!
Hold it!
Don't do
Hold
that!
it!
Stay back.
Run, Penny! Run!
You wretched beast! Get away with you! You spooked my horse!
You spooked the horse yourself!
Oh, what do you want?
Got the bitch you ordered from Master Merriman, sir.
Give it here, then!
To wait for payment, sir.
Oh, you are you? Well, keep your blasted bit! And get away with you! Before I shoot you! Shoot you for trespassing!
Penny was tugging at the rope, trying to get away. But then the horrible Jiggy Knight raised his whip.
Felicity. Sit.
Thank you, Rose. Nye was such a decent fellow. 'Tis a shame indeed.
As I recall, no one knew horses as